All right, we are live. What's up, guys? This is Jesus from Pine to Palm Homes on Land and Moors account. Just want to check in and do a couple agent calls. Actually got a seller that I'm going to work on. We got a deal that we're looking to close today, so I just thought, hey, why don't we do this live on YouTube? So that is going to happen at 2:30 Pacific. In the meantime, I actually got some calls to follow up on, so I thought that I would maybe just go maybe follow up on some of that stuff. So, so why don't I just go ahead and do that? There's actually an offer that I wanted to send out, and then I was going to just call up the agent and follow up. So why don't I just do that right now? All right, let's send that over. I'm going to give this seller a call, or sorry, this agent a call. So there's a listing in St. Petersburg, and just going to send that over. I just sent it over to the agent. I'm going to give her a call right now. And then I've also got a lender who was talking to me about a SubTo deal. So I wasn't never expected to call a lender, so I figured let's just go record that. But in the meantime, let's try this. So just sent an email to an agent for an offer. We'll see how this goes. Classic. Agents don't pick up their phones.
Hi, you've reached Kelly Ackley with.
All right. That didn't work. So let me call back this lender because I've got to talk to the sellers in about 10 minutes, and hopefully this doesn't take too long.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right. I'll just give them another call. And actually, why don't I prep for the sellers? By the way, if you guys just got any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. Let me know how things are going. So in case you're just joining now, I called an agent. I just sent her an offer for a listing that was pretty hot. So I want to just follow up with her and talk her through that. They were kind of already looking at SubTo deals. So this was one we moved on pretty quickly. Then I also had an agent calling me. Sorry, it was a lender who was calling me. So I'm trying to work this kind of a hairy deal, and that's a pretty hairy SubTo deal. And the agent actually got the lender involved, and the lender wanted to talk to me. Apparently, he's super cool with it and wanted to just roll with it, but had a bunch of questions about how this goes. So I've never talked to a lender on the selling side before, but I just thought maybe this was just something good to go. So, and then in about a couple minutes, I'm going to go live on talking to a seller and try and close them. They sound like they're pretty good to go. If you guys have been following this channel, I actually cold called the agent 2 weeks ago live here. And then last week I talked to the seller and pretty much answered all of her questions. And so we just kind of had to go through a couple things. The agent has actually backed out of the deal. Her brokerage wasn't comfortable with the SubTo deal. They wanted the seller to actually have an attorney, but the sellers can't afford an attorney. So they were like, screw this. We just want to do the deal. Let's just get this signed. So I set up this conference call in a couple minutes to try and do that. So I'm just going to kind of prepare for that. But again, yeah, if you guys have any questions, type them in the chat. I'll try to help you out. If you want us to close your deals, we got some links we're going to have that in the description. You can go to pinepalmhomes.com, let us know, and we can kind of help you out. So what's up, Jacob? And what's up, Eddie? I love Jake. Jacob's the man. This guy, he can close your deals too. So let me just make sure I'm pulling this up.
I was like, wow, this was terrible timing because I did not turn it correctly, and I'm going to have to wash it out here very, very soon. But let me get him on the phone, and then because I don't really have any more questions, but I can get him on the phone. You guys can connect.
Sure.
So getting the power and the water turned back on, is that just for you to do the inspection, and then I can take it out of my name?
Yeah. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I talked to Stacy about it actually, like a little bit ago, because she's in the process of turning it off. I don't think it'll be a big deal. So I thought maybe that was something you had to do. Why don't we can worry about that later. It's going to be fine. So, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me call him.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to go on mute for a little bit to get with my partner real quick, but I'll be in a second, okay?
Okay, all right.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize I'm on mute. The sellers are on. I'm on mute right now. We're just going to do this call. Again, these guys are just ready for a SubTo deal. Basically, they're behind. They're moving, and I was working with the agent. She has she's basically backed out of the deal. Her brokerage wasn't comfortable with it, so I'm just going to get them closed right now. And I got the wife and the husband both on the phone on a conference call, so we're going to go ahead and do this.
I'm bleaching it again.
Honey, why you do that?
I don't want to get orange, bro.
Honey, I was looking at your old pictures of your black hair. It's so pretty.
Babe, I don't even want to hear that right now because I had it black and I have. Oh, I love
Hey,
my
Alicia,
black hair.
I'm back now.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Hey, how's it going, guys? So, Nick, I don't think we've met. My name's Jesus, and I was working with Stacy, and I talked to Alicia last week about sending in an offer. So I just wanted to introduce myself.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Cool. So I had talked with Stacy a little bit, just kind of throughout this, and I talked to Alicia last week. And I know just the general situation, so I understand it was, you guys are just trying to sell, and you guys haven't had any offers, and have kind of fallen behind, and they had the power and water turned off, and so this is kind of sort of what you need to do to sort of get out of that situation. Do I kind of understand that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It sounded like when I was talking to Alicia and Stacy that you guys were basically good to go doing this. So I guess I just have to ask just to make sure. Are you guys ready to move forward, or did you guys, or are you guys still kind of thinking about it?
Yes. No, we want
Yeah. Yeah, I think we want to move forward. We just wanted to take a look at the contract, read through it, real good, maybe have another third party look at it and go from there.
Okay. Yeah. That's just cool. It sounded like you guys were ready. I just wanted to make sure, we have been kind of, we have this money like for the sale, just kind of pocketed away, and we just want to make sure we understand where we're going forward. You said you were wondering if you needed a third party to look at it. Were you still thinking about that?
No, we don't. We're not going to do like an attorney or anything. We just want to look at the contract and read through it, and then we'll discuss it, between me and him. Like, okay, this looks good, and go forward, right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone who needs to be on the call besides you guys, or just you two?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Was there, I guess you guys were talking about it. Was there anything else specific that you guys were thinking about right now, or?
Did you talk to her about the 2,000?
Yeah, we did talk about it. Was there something specific that you guys were wondering about?
Was that going to come to us, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, that was going to go to you guys. I was just going to reallocate it.
Okay. Yeah. Babe, do you have any questions for him, or I think we're just ready to look at the contract and get it signed up.
Yeah, I'm ready to move forward with it.
Okay. And just because we do have a couple other deals that we're looking at, and I just sent it your way right now, so let me know if you guys didn't get it. But I just, because we kind of have to move fast here, or at least on our side we do. I'd like to at least leave this call with a yes or a no and a signed agreement. That way, we can know just kind of put this to rest, since we've been talking about it for a couple weeks. Do you think that's something we can do on this call?
Yeah, we want to do it. We got the email, so
okay.
Obviously we just need to be able to look at the document and read through it real quick, and then but we could do that, today. And
okay.
Then,
okay, perfect. Okay, so if you guys are in front of a computer, you can just open that up and let me know when you have that open up, and we can walk through it together.
Okay, one sec. Let me figure it.
Oh man, I'm really trying to work for this commit. Let's go, man. They're making it hard.
Gosh, it looks super blurry. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got mine pulled up.
Okay, great.
I'm still working on it.
So what's the typical, I'm just curious, like what's your guys' typical length of like when you sell it or when you refinance it? Is it like a 5-year, 2-year, 10-year?
Yeah, it's about like, 10 years. So I would say 10 to 12. Sometimes it could be as early as 7, and especially because this is on the West Coast, it could appreciate a little bit more. But so what typically happens is, we'll just look at the rates and see, how much equity we have, and if that's something we can, cash out and either sell the place and move that into another, another investment for ourselves, or something similar. So, was there like any specific reason why you were asking?
No, I'm just curious because I know you guys pay down the loan, and I wasn't sure if it was like a quick sale or you just kind of hold on to it to build it up, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Did you get it up, then?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay, awesome. So we will so just to make sure that I have the right spot. So do you guys want to go through this like line by line, or do you want to just hit the highlights? What would make you guys feel most comfortable?
Well, it's up to you, babe. I mean, it looks pretty cut and dry. I mean, the buyer pays 100% of escrow fees and costs. We're no longer responsible for like the yard work or anything like that, or taxes or nothing.
So you guys, when's your like target sell date? You said 5 years?
It's like 10 to 12, he said.
10 to 12. Okay, that's a lot longer than I thought, though.
Mm-hmm. But it's like you said, you weren't planning on buying another house, so that's why.
Yeah.
And you did say that it's like through a third party, right? So like you guys, it's documented that someone else is paying on the loan.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Right.
Okay, so hey Nick, did you want? I mean, did you guys just want to go through this? Do you want me to just go through the highlights, or do you? I mean, or you're like, nope, let's just move forward and sign it, or do you want to go through this line by line, or?
I should probably read through it just to be safe.
Okay.
I'm good though, so I'm gonna jump off and let you guys go through it. I have to get in the shower like now.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
What?
So y'all can keep talking, but I gotta get in the shower.
Okay.
Alicia, do you want to just sign it before you go, or?
Let's see here. Initial.
Is there any way you can give us like 24 hours to look this over?
Well,
Or at least by 5, until by 5. I mean, so we can read through it. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to read through it.
But we'll give you an answer like for sure today. I can call you back and say yes, we're good to go. We signed it.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is like a lot of times, people have questions, and then they don't have anyone to talk to, and so I mean, it's just really helpful, for you guys if I could just be there and just kind of answer it. So I mean, I could go through this. If that's helpful for you, Nick, to just kind of go through it. And we can go through it in a little bit more detail and at your pace too, if that's helpful.
Yeah, I'd just like to read over it and then.
Stacy calling me.
talk to Alicia about it and then get back to you on that.
I wonder why Stacy's calling me. That's weird. Stacy's beeping in.
Oh, I did talk to her earlier, and
Yeah.
I think maybe she's just trying to confirm. She went to the house to go make sure the power's turned off and stuff like that. So,
oh, gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So I don't know, Nick, how I guess I'll just cover some of these highlights then. So purchase price is there. That's basically the mortgage balance plus what we're giving you. In section 1.5, there's the 12,500. That's how much we estimate. Like the back payments that we'll have to cover, and so that's coming all from us. It's got some stuff about the title attorney, and it's got your name in there and our group. Section 1.11. I should do this. Section 1.10 is the inspection period. So that's just the amount, the time we have to, go through our due diligence and make sure that we're, the place is basically just like not burned down or something like that. Just gives us some time to go look at it and all that. Section 1.11 is just says that we are going to cover all of the closing costs, title policies, basically all that. We're going to cover everything, all the fees related to this. And then section 1.14, for where it says net to seller, does that say $2,000?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So right. So what that means is, however this all occurs and whatever happens, you guys will get $2,000 at closing, and so that is basically what you're walking away with. Okay.
Is that when you guys sell the house, or is that when we do this deal?
Nope, that's when we do this deal. So earlier where it says 1.6 close of escrow is July 18th. So when we close, we sign all the closing documents. That's when you get the $2,000.
And is it like by check in the mail, or?
That's dependent on the title company. Generally, they just like wire it to an account for you guys.
Okay.
So in this contract, is there a solid date on when you guys would be selling it? Or even like an estimated date?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a good question. Was there is there something like you're concerned about with the sale, or with like the timeline of that?
Yeah, I guess it's the timeline. Because when I first heard about it, I thought it was like a 3-year thing, and I was okay with that. But when you mentioned that it would get stretched out maybe 10, 12 years, then I'm kind of, that's kind of a long time to have my name on the house. I don't know what's going to happen that far away.
Sure.
I might need to purchase another house. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
that's kind of a long time frame.
Yeah, it's good that you're thinking about that stuff. And I talked with Alicia about this last week. I guess I should ask, like, are you going to be taking out a loan or making a big purchase anytime soon?
No, not anytime soon. That's why I was okay with the 3-year thing.
Right.
But,
okay.
Long term, yeah, probably.
Right. Yeah, we actually we just bought a place. It's up in Vancouver, Washington, and the sellers were kind of in the same position where they were falling behind on their payments, and their credit was actually getting rocked. If they sold, they were probably going to have to do a short sale, which would not have been good. But when they reached out, their agent reached out to us because we've got a good network there. We ended up purchasing their house in exactly the same way. we bought it, we bought it in the same way where we take over their mortgage payments. And because we were doing that and the mortgage stays in their name, like we were actually building up their credit, because those on-time payments were being made. And so that's actually helpful for down the line when they need to purchase a new house, because they're renting right now. When they purchase a new house, that actually is super helpful for them. And so, I don't really want to get too far
and
into
we're also 10 grand behind it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And so, I don't always go into the details here, but I think that'll help kind of explain it. So in section 1.14, there's a check mark that says this is wraparound financing. So that basically what that means is we're going to be making the payments on your existing mortgage. And the way that the title company structures this is that you guys will have a lien on a property, and a title attorney will actually draft up an official document called a note. And that note will say, hey, these buyers are going to be making these payments from now on. So you'll actually have like an actual document saying that this debt does not belong to you.
Okay.
I've got to go find it in here. But also, as Alicia had mentioned, there's part in here that talks about using a servicing company. And so generally, if you want to purchase a house in the next 5 years, you can show them this note that says, hey, someone else is actually making these payments. Then you can show them a history from the servicing company of documentation that says, hey, we're like someone else is actually making on-time payments. And that's generally enough. Right. So it's then generally.
I was trying to tell you.
Yep.
But it won't go against your income, debt to income, because we can show that someone else is making the payment. So like when I was talking to Jesus, if I want to finance a car down the road, there's documentation to show someone else is making those payments.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm proud of you for remembering all that. Sometimes it takes people like kind of a while to even like get that together. It took me kind of a while when I first learned about this. So that's totally it.
Okay. I'm jumping in the shower now, guys. So if I don't respond, that's why I gotta get this stuff out of my hair.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and sign it?
Yeah, I will. But I really need you to sit on the toes. Yeah, that's very much.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, wait.
And then Nick.
Yes, sir.
No, I think that is honestly all of the highlights here. Kind of the rest of this is like just general disclosures. Yeah. Some of like there's an addendum here that where you got to sign, you got to initial. I mean, some of this just like, yep, I understand what's going on, and I'm not like on drugs or whatever. You're not on drugs, are you? No.
What, me?
No. Okay, great.
Define drugs, not play.
So I guess were there any other questions that you needed answered before you were comfortable kind of moving forward?
No, I was kind of trying to finish reading through this.
Sure. Yeah, honestly, dude. I mean, Alicia's in the shower. I mean, just take your time, I guess. I don't want to rush you through it. But it's just I can just be here. And just in case you have any specific questions.
I think I'm good to go on it. I think I am good to go on it. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Sounds good to me, guys. So really up to you. hair fell out.
So it says, it says here that you may cancel this contract for the sale of your house without any penalty or obligation and resign before June 24th. Your test notice for cancellation.
Sorry, Nick, where were you at in the agreement?
I'm near the bottom. It says you may cancel this contract for the sale of your house without any penalty or obligation anytime before June 24th.
Yeah.
Okay, so June 24th would be like the solid date. Like if I signed it today, June 24th would be the solid day.
Yeah.
Turning back.
Yeah, and that's
okay.
Like, because this is just you. Let's say you sign it and you're like, yep, and you just you change your mind. I guess. I mean, there's like a little grace period there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm good with it.
Yeah, so you should be able to. It's allowing you to just throw in your initials and your signatures and all that.
Okay.
Babe, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so what do you think is?
I'm just signing it. I'm good to go on it.
Alicia, did you get all the dye washed out, or?
I got the bleach out, yeah. So, I'll sign all that stuff and then finish what I'm doing. I still have my hair, so that's good.
Yeah,
It's the struggle of bleaching hair. All right, babe, so you're signing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec, I'll get back on there.
Looks like we have to the 24th to change your mind.
what? This one? Oh, well, I mean, we're not going to, but okay.
Yeah, there's a little. Yeah, just just saying. Where was I?
Okay. So I just click into the box and it should highlight.
Yeah, I think it should give you an option to put your initials or sign it or do it yourself. But yeah, I think just follow the prompts there. You should be good.
How about these boxes that say enter text, like right underneath, like the signatures?
I think it just wants your initials. That's fine. Yeah, I just typed in my initials.
So Nick, you moved over to the East Coast?
I'm just over here for training.
Oh, you said for training?
Work.
Yeah, I'm just over here for training.
Oh, cool. What do you do?
I'm moving back to the West. Yeah. I'm a trainer to the NDT for the railroad.
Oh, cool.
Going into a new industry.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know too much about NDT or welding, but I work. This is more of a side thing as an investment group. But I'm an engineer, and so we kind of deal with a little bit of that stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What industry are you an engineer?
Defense.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, that's our sister yard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. What'd you do there?
Look at you guys go.
I was in the Navy.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Northrop Grumman, I think, company. Yeah, looks like I'm good. Looks like I signed it all.
I'm still
So
doing
yeah, I should be good to go on my end.
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to come in.
What the hell? Why is that? Okay. Weird. One of them is saying like enter text. So I don't know. I guess I just type my name in maybe.
I think so. I think it's kind of like another way to just put in your signature.
There we go. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm actually doing it on my phone, so It's a lot slower for me. But I'm getting it. Just moving on down the line. I'm almost done.
Yeah. So Nick, do you work for a railroad company in Oregon?
Trying to just peek through to see if I missed one somehow, but this is frustrating. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like I've missed anything. So every time I try to hit the next button, it won't let me move past page 57. Everything's signed.
Let me see if I can pull.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is. Hi, baby. Yeah, everything's signed. I don't understand why it's not letting me move forward. Negative.
I don't see it.
Hang on, guys. Sorry. My phone doesn't want to let me go to the last page. I don't know why. Frustrating. I have to do it on my laptop, I guess.
Yeah, that might be it. I'm not super familiar with how it goes on the phone, so.
Okay. Run downstairs.
Can you see it on your end? Is it all signed?
I think on our end, we only got yours.
Okay.
Yeah, but it won't let me get past the page 57. Just, I keep hitting that, and then it's not going. No, baby. Ellie. Hey. No. Get out. No. Your daughter's being a bad baby.
Uh-huh. Sounds about right.
What? What, Ellie? What? Okay, glasses. Thank you. Taking you guys downstairs, please. Sorry. I figured I could just do it on my phone, but it's being a pain in the ass. Like 2 seconds. All right, will you take your sister? I gotta sign these documents real quick. Just entertain them if I could do this. Somebody come in. No, Alex, come here. I can take her upstairs or something. Come here. She's being so bad. Ellie. Honey, you need to listen. Come on. Trying to get on my laptop right now. Move, please. Move, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Go. You can take your time. I'm just trying to catch up on some emails here.
Honey, I love you. Okay. Come on, baby. Why don't you move here? Come on. Go way down. Come on, baby. Come on. You're laughing. I see you. So good. She's trying to act like she is upset, but she's really not. Mom. Yeah. Yay. Yes. She said yay. Mom. Her baby. Go watch your movie. Go watch your movie. Go. Take your nummies and go. Thank you. Okay, bribery with the kid with nummies. That always works.
Mm-hmm.
You already have one. I don't want to have one yet. Email. There we are. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't put the toner in yet. Once I put the toner in, it'll get the orange out. All right. Please fill out and sign. Purchase price. Oh, crap. Getting there.
Yeah, you know what, I think that sometimes when we have people trying to sign it on the phone, it's probably the website or something. It just hasn't worked. So I think this should probably just it should work out just fine if you're doing it on your laptop.
Yeah. Okay, it's done.
Okay, let me just make sure. Just gotta see this come in. Did it get to a page 57? Because I don't think I saw a page 57 on my end.
I just got all the way to the bottom and it said I finished signing all the documents.
Oh, great.
I hit submit.
Yeah, it looks like I see it all on there. Yeah, you signed it.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, I guess there it is. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
How do you guys feel?
Thanks, sir.
Uh,
Pretty good about it?
Like I don't want to deal with this house anymore. So.
Yes, that's so awesome. I'm like super happy. Anytime I can help sellers and with these problems and they're underwater. I mean, it's just great on our end to be able to help you guys out with that. So, yeah, for sure. Awesome. Are you guys like have friends and family who've been talking about selling the house or?
No, not really. Everybody knew we were selling it, but not about this offer. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you have any questions, you could just tell them, hey, you sold some investors who are just helping you catch it up. Sometimes it's hard to explain, but basically we're just going to get you some money at closing, which is great. So, yeah. Okay. And
when do you have like a time, or did we figure out what we're going to do about the power and water, or when you guys will do the inspection?
No. So the house is vacant right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll figure it out. I'm hoping we can do that soon. We generally have a few people like our contractors. We have some of our partners who, I work with the sellers on with the contracts and things like that. And we have another group of people on our team who work on fixing up the place and making sure it's ready and everything on our end. So there's a few people who will probably go there. And then we also have some partners who kind of finance our deals and things like that. So we just have a couple of funding partners who will probably want to be there. I think as far as like the power and water are concerned, Stacy got us some of that information. So honestly, I think, just to make this easy on you guys, we can just take care of it. And as long as, we can stay in touch and make sure that we can, in case we need you guys to get involved with that, I think we should be okay.
You got both our numbers, mine anyways. And
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my number on there, so you can reach out anytime.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. And if any other investors call, I mean, I don't know if you had other, was I the only person kind of asking about this sort of,
No, just you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, if you start getting other calls and they start bothering you, I mean, just let me know, and we could work on that. But yeah, going forward, we'll just have our team kind of come in and look at it. So someone else from my group might get in touch with you. It's probably Chris or Landon. Actually, one of my partners, Landon, is actually in Oregon right now. So if you needed to see one of us specifically in person, I mean, he should be available. And so Chris and Landon are my other main partners who you might be working with. We also have a transaction coordinator who helps kind of facilitate like the closing paperwork and things like that. Her name is Daniela. So she's really great. She might be in touch with you as well. And then of course, like some folks at the title company we use. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, did you guys have any other questions?
Good. Do you, Ben? I don't.
No, not at this time.
Okay, great.
I got to jump off here.
Yeah, well, hey, congratulations again. I appreciate you guys working with us. Again, Alicia, you got my number, so just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Bye. Let's freaking go. Woo! Yeah, baby, we're under contract. There you go. Man, that was so uncomfortable. I don't know why people just decide to take showers in between signing over a freaking, several $100,000 home, but that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I hope that was like super uncomfortable for you guys the way it was for me, just to sit here and wait. But that's what closers do. All right. We got to get shout out to my sales coach, Jeff Smith. Man, that's what closers do. We got to get uncomfortable. So, man, I got to rewatch this video. I was just thinking like when they're like, hey, we want to just go talk about it and we'll call you back. Like the urge to just be like, that's fine. Take your time. It's like so strong. And you just got to be like, hey, I'm right here. Like, why don't we go through it? They just wanted to read it. I think, sometimes like sellers, they just need their handheld. It depends on their personality. So I just kind of went through the contract and said, hey, here are the main parts, and just slowly got them there until they were like, what are their objections? And then when he was finally like, man, this, he basically wanted a balloon, just walking through him that same thing. Like here's the framework of my objection, right? Of handling objections. You like soften the question. You ask, oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. Hey, what are you worried about? Is there something else? They're asking a question, but they're not asking truly about what they want. So you got to pull that out. Then once you understand what they want, he wants to buy another house. You use a third-party story to answer their objection. And then I didn't do it this time, but normally I would reframe it or like, hey, this helps you solve your problem. But honestly, once I did that, he was good to go. Right. And thankfully I had already talked to his wife like last week. So she was just coaching him. So, yeah, so we were good. Man, but definitely so easy to just be like, just get off the phone and just not, just let her take a shower. Yeah, Jacob, nothing wrong with silence. Boom. There you go. I've never done this before, Jacob. I just highlighted your stuff. That is so true. And I got that. I need to learn that lesson. And a lot of people have told me that. So just put yourself on mute and just sit there. Like, you can small talk to make it less uncomfortable, or you just say like, hey, I'm here. Take your time. I'll answer any questions you have. I'm busy, so I'm gonna just go do some work. So, man, but it feels good. Another contract. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm still live on YouTube. I've been at this for a freaking hour. We're gonna catch up on some other calls. Just a little bonus because I got to do this anyway. So I'm gonna call back a lender here who had some questions about a SubTo deal.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, what's up, Gavin? This is Jesus. Just calling you back. Want to answer any questions you have. Just call me anytime. All right, thanks. All right, and then I guess let's also call an agent who I sent an offer to.
You've reached Kelly Oxley with Premier.
All right, that's not gonna work. Hey, that's all good. We've been at it for an hour, and the deal has been closed. Thanks for sticking around, Jacob, my guy. Thanks for watching. So I'm just gonna end this here, but I appreciate you guys sticking around for me or showing up. So hopefully you learned something. If you want us to close your deals, hit us up, pinetopalmhomes.com. You can find me on Instagram at jesus.investor.lifts. You can find me there doing awkward deadlifts and things like that too. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.